This is the most mature audiences only shit you've ever heard. Period. From Boston. Broadcasting all over the world. Send the soy boys home. 'Cause we ain't gonna sugarcoat shit.
Drop down, let me give it to you.
This is the Joe Cronin Show. Now, here's Joe Cronin. Joe Cronin. The AEW Go Home Show for Double or Nothing 2023. Rest in peace to the legendary superstar Billy Graham. This was sad. His wife had messaged out not that long ago to please say prayers. And I guess there is no God, but we have lost the legend superstar Billy Graham. So that is the first thing that
Joe, if you're listening, you stupid fuck.
All right, Jim. All right, you piece of trash, Jim Cornette. That's the first thing we got to mention, man. Superstar Billy Graham. We'll talk more about him obviously a little bit later, but right off the bat, obviously, badass. Sanjay Doofus tonight. Commentary apps. I was furious about the commentary during that FTR segment. I could not believe they did that to them. They totally treated the FTR, the whole thing, like a joke. So that's not even a real match. You know, Jeff Jarrett and FTR and all that stuff, that's not even a real match. They treated that like an absolute joke. Laughing at everything. They don't care about it. So why should you? AEW really is ridiculous. Take it away, Jim Cornette. Guys, we got to see 69 to 100 likes. Let's do it up in the chat now down below, and let's see if the alert's going out. We're about to start this show. It's the AEW Dynamite review, and the Celtics are playing. There's a bunch of stuff going on, and Renee Young got assaulted by Little Candlestick Man.
Joe, if you're listening, you stupid fuck. He looks like one of those guys that from Long Island that wants to be a white rapper, but he's 30-something years old, lives in his parents' basement with the droopy cap and the whatever, but he thinks he's Howard Stern, and he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone, and he's a shock jock or whatever, and somehow or another he accumulates followers on Twitter. It's fucking pathetic. So please, nobody listen to anything involving a guy named Joe Cronin, because it's just so fucking sad.
Yeah.
When you play your little fuck game.
Yeah. Finish it. I have come on my face, Jericho. Once again, rest in peace, Billy Graham. We'll talk more about superstar Billy Graham later. Ryback, get out of here. Finish it. Tonight was the go-home show for AEW Double or Nothing. I believe. Am I missing something? Is there another week I don't know about? Oh, brother. What a weird night. We got the Celtics versus the Miami Heat. Miami Heat back in front of the Celtics in the third quarter. Yeah, so one of the things that I was upset about earlier was the commentary. I was very upset. And I put out my anger on Twitter. For those of you who didn't go retweet it or see the video, I'm just going to play it because I don't need to make the whole point all over again. But I will. I'll play, we'll talk about it. There was some nice things about tonight. There were some not so nice things about tonight. Celtics are trailing by 6 now, man. They better figure something out or they're in trouble against Miami in the first game. Once again, we'll see how long it takes YouTube TV to upload the show. They always take forever. Big Bill was out there getting razzed by the crowd. Darby Allin's match at the beginning of the night was nice enough. The crowd was into it there. I found that interesting that the crowd was, they're a little bit fired up. That was cool. Ready to go. It was okay. Little opener. Then we get a backstage segment with the Blackpool Combat Club. That's all they do, man. They attack people in the backstage and from behind and in the ring and just everywhere. Every 2 seconds, the Blackpool Combat Club is attacking somebody. I guess. So they beat the crap out of the Young Bucks. They effed up a Dodge Ram pretty badly. But they did take the time to blur out the license plate. So that's a little weird that there happened to be a car backstage with a license plate blurred out on it. A little strange. I don't think that's legal. It's almost like this was all planned and it's a TV show. It's almost like that. You couldn't get they couldn't get a dummy license plate or just take the license plate off. They're like, nah, bro, tape the license plate. Tape the license plate. And then Tony Khan had another announcement, one of his glorious announcements. Tonight, everybody listen up, because tonight is this may be the biggest announcement, again, of all the other biggest announcements ever in AEW history. I hate to make fun of Tony. I mean, I like Tony Khan. You guys know I do. I really like Tony Khan. I hate to do it. But, man, how many times, tonight we have one of the biggest, I think he said the biggest announcement, or quite possibly the biggest announcement in AEW history. Quite possibly the biggest announcement in AEW history since the last, quite possibly the biggest announcement ever in AEW history. There's always a big announcement in AEW history. It's another one. How many are there? It's like, this is fucking amazing. I got to put my ratings up. So I thought that was funny that once again Tony Khan had the greatest announcement ever in the AEW history. He just always has the greatest announcement ever in the AEW history. I don't know what his wording was exactly, but it was something like that. And when I find it, I'll play it for you. So they beat the crap out of the Young Bucks in the back. I mean, that was all right. And then Wardlow's like, let me tell you something.
Title in a ladder match. Oh, that's what it is. Wow. What a challenge thrown out by Wardlow.
Now, of all the, you beat me up and now I want a piece of you type of promos, I actually liked Wardlow's intensity in that promo. That made me want to see it. I said to myself, yeah, man, I believe this guy's intensity. I really did. I believed Wardlow's intensity in that promo. And I was like, you know what? I do want to see that. I do want to see Wardlow whoop somebody's ass. So, and I like ladder matches. These two guys in a ladder match, a little weird, but let's go. I'm down for anything. Sponsored by DraftKings is AEW, if you didn't know it, with this giant booth right there. Big commentary booth for a bunch of guys that don't know how to call commentary all the time. And we're going to talk about that right now. Let's talk about that right now on my Twitter feed. Is basic. What you're about to see and hear is basically, I've been making this point about commentary for a long time now, that there's like a problem with. Wow.
Oh, my God. Tars just crushed over their heads. Wow. What impact. Oh, it's not exactly Jimmy Page. That's Sanjay Dutt.
In case you couldn't hear that, that was actually Excalibur laughing. I don't know if you guys heard that, but when Taz said, well, in case you didn't know, that's not exactly Jimmy Page. Well, then Excalibur went, Why is that a joke? Why are we joking when FTR, the beloved FTR, just got their skulls cracked open by guitars and are laying lifeless in the ring? Are they injured? Are they dead? Are they incapacitated? Are they bleeding out? Do they need an ambulance? Are you upset about it? Is there any reaction to this other than the live call of the action? Right away, oh my, the impact! Well, that's not exactly Jimmy Page. Is that how you guys sell commentary? Like, what is this, the 7th time now that we're having this fucking discussion? You don't know how to fucking do... Where's Jim? Why isn't Jim Cornette calling this out? Somebody send clips of me breaking this down. Send this tweet that I put out. Tweet this Twitter. Tweet this shit at Jim Cornette all night long. I hope you get blocked, but I hope Jim Cornette sees it. I don't know if he watched the show or not, or maybe he won't know it. I want to see him rip into this. I want to hear what he has to say about this and other people that actually know the business, because what is this commentary from these two fucking people? Well, that's not exactly Jimmy Page. That's Sanjay Dutt. And then Excalibur laughs. Yeah, it's real funny. The star tag team of the company right now is laying on the ground after their skulls were smashed open by the evil heel guys. And instead of like talking about that, you're like, he's not exactly Jimmy Page.
Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett have had the...
I do the guitar thing if commentary is going to sell it like nothing. This is how it should have went, right? This is how it should have gone. Yeah, why do commentary when you're selling it like a joke? They proceeded then to just plug the pay-per-view. And I've actually... WWE did this once too, but AEW has done this several times where something happens, it's literally still going on, and commentary is just plugging the event. Like... Do you guys remember this? It was like 8 weeks ago or 12 weeks ago or something. Somebody got their head smashed open and was bleeding out or something. They were like bleeding in the ring still. And they were like, wow, what a shot. Anyway, we're going to find out what happens this Sunday when they meet at AEW, whatever. The guy's bleeding right now. Is he dead? You don't know. What do you mean we'll find out what happens? Did you see what just happened now? What is the commentary doing? Like, what the fuck are they doing on commentary? Why? Anyway, so that's their call is, wow, oh, cracked over the head. Well, Sanjay Dutt isn't exactly, it's not Jimmy Page out there. Well, Double or Nothing this Saturday. That was it. That was the call.
Jeff Jarrett have had the...
I do the guitar thing if commentary is going to sell it like nothing. This is how it should have went, right? This is how it should have gone.
Jeff Jarrett, her husband. Well, it's nice she stands by her man. You know, that's nice. And I'm sure he stands by his woman.
Wait a minute. What the hell are they doing?
Marriage goes.
No, you got to be kidding me. They can't do this. Oh! The guitars cracked over the skulls of FTR! Oh, it's real funny. This is disgusting. What a sickening thud in stereo. And What a disgusting display. Are we even going to be able to have a match at Double or Nothing? After that, we need an ambulance out here. Both of these men's skulls are just cracked open, perhaps, and could this be the site at Double or Nothing if FTR is even able to make it to Double or Nothing? Absolutely despicable. Well, you know what they say there, Joe? Obviously, FTR was a bit tone deaf. Let's knock it off. This is not funny. So, but in their commentary, just to remember what they said was this.
Oh my God! Tars just crushed over their heads. Wow! What impact!
That was all fine. That was all good, but that was where it ended right there. That ended. That was all they had to say about it.
Oh, it's not exactly Jimmy Page. That's Sanjay Dutt.
Well, that's not. Taz is a fucking idiot. And listen, if Taz were to say, "Hey man, I'm the fucking heel. I'm the heel commentator." Well, then why isn't Excalibur saying that's not funny? Why is Excalibur laughing at him? Why is Excalibur laughing? Excalibur is laughing. So Excalibur doesn't like FTR? They just had cracked their skulls open. They're laying on the floor, and your commentary is, "Oh, it's not exactly Jimmy Page out there." Well, Sunday is Double or Nothing. May 20, whatever the fuck. These two teams are going to face each other. How do you know? How do you know they're going to face each other? You don't know if they're going to face each other. Did you not just see their skulls get cracked open with the guitars? Hello? It's absolutely ridiculous that they don't know what they're doing on commentary. I don't understand this. We're talking about Taz. A man, Tony Schiavone, is sitting at the table. Taz, these are guys, they're supposed to be legends. Excalibur, even he doesn't know really what to do. He's pretty good, but he doesn't know what to do a lot of times. His initial call was great. He was like, "Whoa!" Like, and it was like, "Oh man." Like, I mean, we could. I'm beside myself that this is real. These people are paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to do it wrong. Every week after week, there's so many of these examples of this that I go over. I mean, we could compile them at this point. They use Jim Ross for his name. Jim Ross has got cancer, really bad leg cancer and stuff, and it hurts, and he's in massive pain. He really can't do much else. But, man, he was exciting. When AEW first started, Jim Ross was really exciting. And this company, it felt so exciting, bro. When Moxley showed up that time and everybody started showing up, and Jim Ross was like, "What's that? Who's this? Moxley's here!" Like, it was like, wow, here we go. And now it's just like, oh, my God, bro. Week after week, you got Taz and them. Why even do the FTR thing? Why hit them with guitars? Why do any of that if you're just going to treat that like, oh, yeah, they got run over by a car. They could have gotten run over by a friggin' car. And they would have been like, "My God! FTR was run over by that car." Well, that's not exactly driving Miss Daisy, Excalibur. That's actually Sanjay Dutt behind the wheel. Well, anyway, FTR laid out, but Saturday, the pay-per-view, Double or Nothing, these two teams will come together. How do you know? They were just run over by a car. How do you know they don't need to go to the hospital? How do you not know that? What, are you really that surprised? You just treat it like, oh, that's supposed to happen. Because it's fake. It's a fake show. Wrestling's not real, so you treat it like that. Because you go, "Oh my God, the skulls. Oh my God." Anyway, that's funny. But Saturday, these two teams will come together. Let's promote the show now. Why would you even? What? This is like. If I was working in AEW, you know what? I don't even want to be on commentary anymore. Don't put me on commentary in any company. Hire me to do this. You don't need to. I'm doing it for free right now. You don't need to hire me. Fuck it. You can just watch these for free. We could break down the tape every single week. And you know what they'd say? You don't have any experience in the business. Who are you, Joe Cronin? You scum, you fucking idiot. Fuck you. You should be breaking this stuff down every week. Guys, here's what I didn't like last week. Here's what I heard. This just happened. You guys are just, whatever. Why aren't we painting the picture about what's going on here? But they'd never do that. They're just like, everybody's great. Everything's great. Ah, yeah. Ah. I get not nitpicking, and I don't like micromanaging, and I don't like nitpicking. I don't agree with that stuff week to week, criticizing what happened. That's bullshit. And reaching for stuff just to create a YouTube channel full of hate so you can hate the product and hate on everybody all the time and do that shit. I'm not saying that. I don't want to do that. But it's like, bro, that is unbelievable what I just saw. That's a major story with FTR. They're supposed to be this important thing. You're on TV, and you don't even care. And, and if Taz were to say, well, I'm the color commentator, man. I'm supposed to say stuff like that. That's fine. But Excalibur failed then. Because Excalibur should have said, that's Taz, that's not funny, Taz. Or, come on, Taz. These guys may not make it to Double or Nothing, Taz. We need medical help out here. They just had their skulls crushed open. It's really not that funny. And Taz gonna be like, "Oh, I know, man. I'm in shock. I apologize." Or Taz could have said, "Oh, grow a pair, Excalibur. That's what sometimes you get what you deserve. They say, you mess around and you find out. It looks like maybe FTR just found out." And then Excalibur can be like, "Yeah, they found out that they might have just had their careers ended just now in the ring." So, assuming FTR is able to recover from this, I don't know yet. They don't look good. Saturday at Double or Nothing, these two teams are going to face off once and for all. And is this the site we'll see, potentially, if they're even able to compete? That would be building the realism, potentially, right? But that's not what they did at all. They didn't do that at all. They did shortcut. Anyway, whatever. I'll move on from that, but Jesus Christ, bro. What I don't understand commentary. And then, wow. Oh, Orange Cassidy.
If you want a shot at this at Double or Nothing, go find Tony Khan and let him know. Because I'll fight you all.
All right, thanks so much. Back to you guys.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Orange Cassidy. What a personality.
Can we get him a chair?
Can we get him a chair? What is he, a queen? Can we get him a chair? A chair. Get him a doctor? Chair. Why does he need a chair? Is he going to sit out? The interview's over. So is he going to sit out on the interview stage in a chair to be there for when you interview somebody else? Just sitting in a chair? Can we get him a chair? What? Fuck are they talking about?
If you want a shot at this at Double or Nothing, go find Tony Khan and let him know. Because I'll fight you all.
All right, thanks so much. Back to you guys.
Okay, back to you guys. Remember, wasn't it last week that Orange Cassidy had a promo that was made of AIDS as well? Didn't Orange Cassidy have a promo that was made out of dog shit last week? Here's how this should have gone. And I'm going to make it up. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Renee Young or Baguette or Renee Baguette or whatever her name is now. I don't know. Orange Cassidy comes up. Renee Young says, what did she lead with, actually? Let's see what she led with.
Championship, so
What did she lead with?
Orange, last week you got jumped by Kyle Fletcher, and he's made it pretty abundantly known that he wants a shot at that international championship.
Yeah, Renee, there are a lot of people that want a shot at my international championship, so if you want a shot at this, a double or nothing, go find Tony Khan and let him know, because I'll fight you all.
Will you?
All right, thanks so much. Back to you guys. Can we get him a chair?
Oh, he asked for a chair. Can we get him a chair? I need a chair. You know what would have been more interesting would have been if she was like, you know, Orange Cassidy, last week you were jumped and blah, 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 blah. And he said he wants a shot at that title. What do you have to say about that? And Orange Cassidy just goes, I need a chair. Can we get this guy a chair? They bring out a chair. He sits down in the chair. And then he could have said, like, something goofy. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like, why was there a comment about a chair? Why do we need a chair? And who is he facing? We don't know. So go talk to Tony Khan, and then whoever talks to Tony Khan first gets a shot, according to him. What? Is he going to be in a feud with this guy that attacked him? If that's the case, why aren't we just announcing that match is happening? Like, why not just announce that? So if he's going to be facing the guy that attacked him, why not have Renee Young come up to him and say, it's been announced by Tony Khan that he's going to get a shot at that title. Are you upset that somebody who attacked you and did this, it's almost like he's gotten a reward or whatever. And Orange Cassidy could have a response to that. Or she could say, we don't know, who your opponent's going to be next, and you got to put that belt on the line. Who do you want it to be? And he could have said, like, something funny or just said, I don't know. I don't remember anybody's names in this company, really. The bottom line is I just bought the coolest pair of sunglasses you've ever seen. And then Renee Young can be like, okay, but, I mean, you're the champion, and, somebody could be facing you coming up for that title. And he could be like, yeah, no, I listen, I understand what you're saying, but right now these sunglasses are just so cool. I mean, but other than that, like, what is this thing? Like, I don't get it. Like, what is going on? Why did this happen? So depending on who he faces next, I don't know. But, like, I almost think that they don't know what to do with him, because I don't really know what to do with him as far as stuff like this goes. Why not have him attacked again? If it's going to be the guy who attacked him the last time, why not just have him attacked again? Have someone come out and attack the guy again? Or why not have him walking backstage with Renee Young or Baguette or whatever her name is? And then she could be like, so who's your next opponent going to be? And he's like, here, just walk with me, Renee, And they start walking. And then she's like, could you have a second to answer some of my questions after I take care of something? And she's like, where are we going? And he's like, oh, there he is. And she's like, there's who? And he attacks that guy in the backstage after he's tired and everything from his match. Whatever. But this is just like a waste of time. Get me a chair. Get me a chair. I don't know what he is, dude. I don't know what he is. What would be funny, too? Is if he attacked the guy that attacked him, and then he took out a couple of oranges. Isn't that his whole thing? Orange juice or whatever? And he could fucking squeeze them into the eyes of the guy and burn the guy's eyeballs with acid. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I'm just like, what is this? What exactly are we looking at here? But whatever. That's what I saw out of that. That being said, we're about halfway through the AEW review, the Dynamite review. We got more news. We got some stuff to talk about. Up top is the donation link. If you want to use it, feel free to use the donation link and support me and the show and what we do here. It's up to you guys. Or you can super chat, or the description box down below has all the links, all the amounts, all the fun. Or, do a super chat if you like. I don't know. Whatever you want.
Shit bum.
Let's see.
Mick Khan is on paint tonight. Have a nice day.
Mick Khan is on Paint tonight. Have a nice day. What? What does that mean? Chief Wahoo! I must be retarded because I don't know what this means. On he's sniffing paint? Or are we talking about basketball? I'm so confused. And listen, I have been awake for a long time. So maybe I am out of my mind.
Idiot Excalibur with your fucking stupid mask! I hope Jimmy Havoc beats the shit out of you and Jimmy Seafood again and shoves a fucking poisonous shrimp up your fucking ass, and then you take all the WWE and the AEW and the NXT and the TNA Impact stats and you write them all down on a big piece of paper. Oh, I'm fucking Excalibur and I do all the stats in AEW because that's all I care about, because I'm like a nerdy fuck who wants to watch baseball, and I used to get beaten up when I was little. I'm gonna write all my little stats down. I want you so no one knows who the fuck they are! You fucking idiot Excalibur with your fucking stupid mask! I hope Jimmy Havoc beats the shit out of you and Jimmy Seafood again and shoves a fucking poisonous shrimp up your fucking ass!
Jesus.
And then you take all the WWE and the AEW and the NXT and the TNA Impact stats and you write them all down on a big piece of paper. Oh, I'm fucking Excalibur and I do all the stats in AEW because that's all I care about, because I'm like a nerdy fuck who wants to watch baseball.
Wow. I mean, I don't know how the rest of that rant goes, but kudos to Omar for tweeting that to me on Twitter. Jesus Christ. I will tell you, I like Excalibur a lot more than I first did. I like him better. He still like sometimes sounds exasperated at times and weird, and there's other things that he does wrong, but or that I don't love about it. It's not that he does wrong. I just don't particularly like it. But he's pretty good sometimes. Like, he really is, like, a lot of times pretty good. And it's the other guys who fall short. You know, like, I think a lot of times Excalibur is operating at a 7 out of 10. And sometimes Tony Schiavone is really pretty good. I love Tony Schiavone. But there are some times where Tony Schiavone is like a 5. He, like, falls down. And there are some times where Taz is not only bad, he's detrimental. Taz has been downright detrimental at times. So, you know, Excalibur has been at least a solid 7 most of the time, I think. Sometimes he falls into a 6, and then he does some bad stuff. Like tonight, obviously, was not good for Excalibur. But, man, you know, I know that I make fun of him a bit here or there, and probably just I'm jealous I want to be there, and he's there. But, you know, I think he's better. I think I've started to like him more. But he's, you know, still got problems, but we'll see. Chief Wahoo, thank you for the $5, man. Appreciate it. Get hard, brother. Get hard.
Midnight in my wildest fantasy.
Oh yeah!
Somewhere just beyond my reach, there's someone reaching back for me. Racing on the thunder,
It's the Soundwave
rising with
92.
the heat. It's gonna take a Superman to sweep me off my feet. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. And he's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast. He's gotta be fresh from the fight.
I need a chair.
Holding out for a hero till the morning light. And he's gotta be sure, he's gotta be soon. He's gotta be larger than life, larger than life. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night.
First trip to superstar Billy Graham. Second, it still was entertaining tonight, but it still had some stupid shit, especially Tony Khan pulling the announcement card out. FTR trying to count up Great Khali Jr. off the ramp was the funniest thing tonight. 6.
Wow. FTR trying to cow tip Great Khali Jr. off the ramp was the funniest thing. I didn't even see that. Damn it. Oh my God, Soundwave, are you serious, dude? I didn't see that. I have to go back and watch that. Holy shit. Dude, if you think that's the funniest thing of the night, then it probably is, and I missed it. Oh, my God, bro. That is too funny. They tried to cow tip him. Like, what the hell, dude? I missed it. Oh, my God. That is wicked funny. That's too bad. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. So where are we here in the night? We're down to the Orange Cassidy Renee Baguette interview. Sammy Guevara comes out. I'm almost like suspicious of this. They're going with the original pillars and MJF and whatever else. But Sammy Guevara comes out. Dude, don't you almost wonder if in the match Sammy Guevara or somebody is going to turn and actually be working for MJF and take out the other guys with MJF, and then they're together and MJF paid the guy or whatever, like something like that. I know that probably may not be what's going on, and it's legitimately that, there really are the pillars, and this is going to be a every man for himself match. But there's a part of me that wonders in the 4 pillows match. Yes, down nice. That's pretty funny. What up, Joe Bishop? We need the gritty theme. Well, you can donate it. The gritty theme. Why don't you donate it if you want to hear it? What the fuck, Joe? Come on. Let's get gritty. I believe the gritty theme is it not listed below? Gritty is it's $8. Gritty is still $8. It's always been $8, I believe, and it's $8. Yeah, Gritty is $8. If you want the gritty theme, you can get it. It's ocho dinero.
Shit bum.
No Hulkamania without Superstar. Rest in peace, sir.
Yeah, man. I mean, basically ripped off his whole look and everything. Mr. Pico Boulevard. And the impact that Superstar Billy Graham had on guys like, Vince McMahon and people like that, and just the industry back then. The guy was absolutely a legend, and I feel bad for his wife, you know what I mean?
Switchblade Jay White main evented tonight thought.
What? Switchblade Jay White main event tonight. Oh, my thoughts. They had an okay little match. Alex Oli, thank you for the donation, man. I thought they had an okay little match. I guess, I don't know. I just saw, it felt like, again, like I was watching little Seth Rollins go out there and wrestle. I mean, maybe I need to watch it again.
You raised a piece of shit.
I might have to watch it again, but they went and wrestled. Ricky Starks, good in the ring, pretty good in the ring. Jay White, pretty good in the ring. 2 guys who are good in the ring having a pretty good wrestling match. You know what I mean? So that's all they're good for. I mean, but that's what they're good for, is go out and wrestle in the ring and maybe get the crowd to start building up into oohs and ahs. Joe Bishop, thank you, man, for becoming a member again. Thank you, my friend. Joe Bishop going into the Above and Beyond again, becoming a member. You are the 70-something member at this point. We need, 30 more members or something? Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. We're approaching 130 patrons again as well, if you guys want to go over there. What up, Joe? Unblock you? What? Where? Where are you blocked?
When you play your little fuck game.
You're in the chat. I don't know. We want Goldberg, says William. You want Goldberg? It's weird. Let me see, where else are we at? So Sammy Guevara, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, so then the FTR thing happened that I got mad at because I thought the commentary was terrible. I enjoyed it, though. I love the heat that Jeff Jarrett gets. People get so mad at Jeff Jarrett right now, and I love the little heat his group has going. I think it's funny. I actually am more entertained by Jeff Jarrett's group attacking people than the Black Blackpool Combat Club. I don't know why. And I know some people out there probably don't agree with that. But for whatever reason, I'm more interested in watching Jeff Jarrett's group attack people. I mean, too bad the commentary didn't sell it worth a damn, though. But, you know. Commentary didn't give a shit. They were like, whatever. And that brings us to the backstage fight, where a cameraman was assaulted by the security guard next to him because the cameraman or the security guard thought that it was a fan that was running up into him, when it was actually the
shit bum,
the cameraman.
Announcement from Tony Khan. He has Down syndrome.
Oh, come on. That's not okay, Mr. Pico Boulevard. God damn it. Tony Khan announcing tonight the biggest announcement ever in the AEW history again happened. God, it's just hilarious. It's always the biggest announcement ever. Where does he announce it? I'd like to play some of it if I could find it. I'm trying to find it because it's just so funny, man. I have the biggest announcement ever in the history again. I love Tony, though. I really do. When did he announce it? Oh, here. I found it. Oh, shit.
I drink cran 'cause I'm the man. My enemies are the cran in my hand. Big day for AEW. Let's go back and hear more. Cran man, come on, make me believe in tasty. I'm so thirsty, would you answer me? Cran man. All my friends are fucking the man, 'cause all my friends are drinking cran. They're drinking cran, 'cause all my friends are drinking cran. I got the fucking cran.
Oh, my God.
This commentary was AIDS. Taz is a certified meathead fuckface piece of shit New Yorker. The rest of the show felt flat and repetitive. Maybe wrestling sucks. Maybe I suck. I hope an asteroid finishes us all, then we get fucked by the devil red cock.
Oh, my God. Omar Fakharani. Thank you, Omar. I love you, bro.
Orgasmic Isaiah, I knew you'd come.
Jeff Jarrett looks like a ribbed mushroom attempting to be orgasmic. Fatal lol.
The new $5.95 donation coming in courtesy of Chief Wahoo. And thank you, Omar Fakharani. Thank you both. And guys, I have just seen it now, Chief Wahoo. Jeff Jarrett does, man, he looks good for that age, man. That's unbelievable. I have just finally seen the clip. Oh, my God.
Hey, screw you, Shivani. I'll answer the... Oh! Hey, screw you, Shivani. I'll answer the... Oh!
Shit bum.
International title never defended internationally.
Yeah, they have this company is retarded. AEW has too many titles. AEW's commentary is up and down, a wishy-washy mess. It's the oh my God, bro. Just there's so much stuff that's wrong. And by the way, when you say like how could you have this much wrong or be this upset? It's because I saw the company when it was really running well. You know what I mean? AEW at one point was running better. I mean, it had little problems here or there with stuff. They were new, so you made exceptions for a lot of stuff. And there was some great stuff tonight, though. You know, like let's, just to get into some of the positives. I mean, the Roderick Strong and Jericho thing was probably one of the best things of the night for me, just because I didn't know what was going to happen. And by the way, it was funny watching a mob crowd of people. Normally they barricade people off so they can't do what happened tonight, which is the people just followed the action as far as they could, and they almost ran over the wrestlers and ran over the security, and the cameraman was getting just fucking mangled, just fucking manhandled. In case you missed that, dude, if you didn't see that, the cameraman was getting just fucking beaten around. Like, his own security was attacking him by accident because the security didn't realize it was the cameraman, and people were pushing and knocking the cameraman down and knocking everybody down. Bro, it was so crazy. And I couldn't take my eyes off because of that. So outside, I like that they got him outside. Adam Cole, he wasn't allowed in the building, but he's outside, and Jericho's got a semen shot in his head. And actually, what's funny is that was funny. When Jericho was like, "Come on, you afraid of me?" or whatever. Like, I thought that was funny. I mean, obviously it's stupid and, cheap comedy type of whatever, but it was funny. It made me laugh, even though, it's just Jericho's always doing that sort of comedy type of stuff. But it made me laugh, which is the whole point, right? And I did. I laughed. I thought it was funny. And he looked ridiculous with that shit all over his head and everything. And then he gets attacked out there. So I thought that was good. And then Taz didn't know what to call the stuff they were in. What did he say? He was like, well, anyway, before we continue with that, let's go to the Tony Khan promo.
From our president, our general manager, our CEO, Tony Khan.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be here tonight back in Austin, Texas. Today's been one of the greatest days in the history of AEW.
Woke piece of shit.
Today at WBD Upfront.
It was the greatest day in AEW history since the last greatest day.
It was announced that AEW Saturday Night Collision will premiere on TNT Saturday, June 17th.
June 17th, we're live on Saturday night for AEW Saturday Night Collision. Are you pumped up or what? And they're recycling the old WCW logo, which, by the way,
You raised a piece of shit.
I have no problem
Gritty
with.
time.
Gritty time. Joe Bishop, you donated $9. Gritty's $8, Joe. Joe, what are you doing? That's $9, Joe. Oh, my God, Joe. What are you doing, bro? All right, let's play the test donation for him. I feel bad. That's... Dude. He's like, please, the Gritty donation. Thank you, Joe Bishop. And then it's $8. It's $8. It's $8. Here's Gritty time. $9. Oh, my God, bro. Joe Bishop, you just killed me, bro. Here you go.
Yo. This is Philly, in this city. We so gritty, in this city. Yeah, we so gritty, in this city. In Philly, yo, we might eat our own shitty. In this city, we're so gritty. In Philly, yeah, gritty. In Philly, we might eat our own shitty. In Philly, we're gritty. Yo, this whole city, we're gritty. Yo, we might eat our own shitty. Yeah, eat our own shitty. In the city of Philly, we eat shitty. We're gritty as can be. We can survive off our motherfucking home feces. In Philly, we're gritty. In Philly, we're gritty. This whole city, we'll eat our own shitty. In Philly, that's why our mascot looks like a crazy ass fuck turd. What the fuck is up? In Philly, yo, we're gritty. In Philly.
This is a test donation for $8.
Thank you, courtesy of Joe Bishop, the $8 Gritty donation. Rest in peace, 76ers. And the Celtics right now are going to lose Game 1 against Miami in Boston, and they had controlled about 60% of the game, and then they pooped their pants. So Miami is going to take Game 1 for all you basketball peeps out there. Peeps, they said that.
At 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. And I'm here to talk a little bit more about Collision. It's going to be a hot ticket.
I should be on commentary.
And a great live event. After that premiere, we'll be going on the road to Canada with shows Toronto, the night before Forbidden Door, Hamilton, Regina,
What?
and Calgary.
Wait, whoa!
Followed
What the hell did you just call me? Tony, what?
by a return to the United States at the Prudential Center in Newark. It's going to be an amazing tour. And as for the premiere, taking place Saturday, June 17th, stay tuned to AEW, and next week,
So what do you guys think about the logo? I actually like it. I mean, it looks like the old WCW logo for sure. But, you know, it does have a look of a Collision, too. It's got a very, like, auto parts store look to it, which the WCW Nitro original logo and everything really did have quite the, you know, hardware store look to it. And so I think that's what you're seeing here. And I don't mind that. I don't mind it. It's fine to me. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I just think that's pretty good. Okay. You know, you've already got the neon crazy whatever with the AEW Dynamite and Rampage. So this is kind of like that throwback. It looks like, yeah, I don't know. I kind of like it so far. I think it looks fine. Definitely a Nitro thing, you know.
tell you where that event will be taking place for the special Collision premiere. We're having a huge...
Oh, great. Another special announcement next week. There'll be another special announcement next week. We don't know about it.
...month, and we're all excited that you're going to be a part of it. Thanks, guys. Back to you.
Wow, Saturday's heating up with AEW Saturday Night Collision. Thanks in part to our partners at Warner Brothers Discovery.
We are coming to Canada for Collision, and we're going to tour the United States.
How about that, too? Remember when everybody was worried? Warner Brothers Discovery took over, and everybody was like, you know, Warner Brothers Discovery was like toned down the swearing a little bit, and what the hell did we buy? They weren't wrestling guys. They talked about it in the meetings. You know, they're not wrestling people. They don't know too much, whatever they were saying. And, you know, if this doesn't tell you, though, that things are pretty good as far as things go with Warner Brothers Discovery, because people said they were worried there was some kind of friction or they don't know about something. Well, bro, they went out to basically launch this show and knew what they were doing, and they're behind it, and they're supporting it, and they're all in on it. So that just knocks that whole thing out, right? That whole rumor. What the fuck? Whoa! Oh my God!
In the spot all day.
What?
I want you to jam it in.
Listen, Top Wow!
Oh, it's in your bunghole. Oh, it's in your bunghole. I want it jammed in my bunghole. Oh, it's in your bunghole.
Oh my God!
Audio Jungle. How did Tony go from getting the plug pulled and from getting back on the air? Maybe it's cause he knows when to get off the air on time, where WWE runs till 10. I like my wrestling, it's just I compare the two. I don't know why, it's just a hand.
Well, you know, sometimes WWE, doesn't time stuff perfectly, and depending on what's coming on next, they have to be off the air or on the air. And most of the time, though, WWE gets it right, but things don't always go perfectly. But WWE pretty much has it down better than anybody ever, for the most part. But even going back to 97, 98, they'd have issues going off the air and stuff and miss things. And AEW has done that. AEW has had a couple of nights where they've mistimed some things. So, I think for the most part, AEW usually does a pretty good job of timing their show for the end when they have to be off the air for the most part. We've missed some stuff before. So hasn't WWE. But and then some nights, Allison, some nights they're told, like, you have to be off the air at the exact second. There is no, there's no exceptions. You got to be off the air no matter what. There are other nights where, there's leeway. They don't 100% have to be off the air. And then there's some nights they plan not to be on or plan to whatever. So some nights it really depends. I think it depends on the production and what's going on and what's been set up and whatever else, you know. So thank you so much, Allison. I mean, she just took the $40 Soundwave donation and she surpassed that right there with that Hundy bomb. Now, I don't know. I'm going to go to the chat in a second because I want to see the poll. In just a second, we're going to take a look at the poll and see what you guys are saying. But it's just going to take me 1 second to click on a couple of things and maneuver something over here. And then we're going to go back to where we were. Allison Tuckwab dropping a bomb similar to the other night. And damn, Allison, thank you. Everybody today, you guys have been fucking on fire today. As I streamed from my kitchen earlier today. Allison Tuckwab dropping the Omega bomb on all our asses. Okay, so let me see. All right, so the next thing was Jericho and Roderick Strong. That's right, the cameraman got waffled. The crowd loved it. The crowd was all over the place. They went out to the stairwell. That was kind of crazy. And let's go to the poll now and see what kind of numbers the poll's at. Do you know that many Polish people, Joe? All right, here we are. 252 votes, and tonight is going to get a thumbs up from you guys. So once again, AEW, you know, it's AEW 98% of the time since AEW started, we have given it a thumbs up. You know, whether that's a 6 out of 10 thumbs up or a 9 out of 10 thumbs up or a 10 out of 10 thumbs up. We don't give a lot of those out, but the bottom line is a pretty solid thumbs up from you guys once again. Like, even if the show had its problems tonight, everybody typically seems to, and has again tonight, you know, giving it that overall thumbs up, you know, which we've seen before. And again, rest in peace, Billy Graham. We've been talking about it a bit here, and we'll continue to. You watched the Celtics give the game away instead, Alan Quills. Thank you, Sapphire Stars. Support me in my habit. Support me in my habit. I got bad habits, brother. Thank you so much. So after that, I think we kind of talked about everything all over the place. Let's see where we were, though. We talked about everything, really, I think, at that point, really quickly, at least. That's all the stuff I was interested in. The women's stuff didn't really interest me that much, except Toni Storm looked so hot. I don't know why. Then Don Callis came out at the end, and we did what we always do. Is anybody surprised that the show ended tonight with a brawl between groups? You know what I mean? Two groups brawling with each other like crazily. I mean, that's what always happens right before a pay-per-view. A bunch of guys get into a big brawl to end the show, and that's basically what happened. And a lot of times it involves the Elite, almost all the time. We should go back and find the go-home shows and find out who was wrestling and what the brawls were and what they entailed and who was in them. I think the Elite have been in at least 50% of them, and they definitely happen before every go-home show. They have no other way to end the go-home shows ever, except everybody's angry and brawling all over the place, and it's chaos, which is not the worst thing, but it's just, that's what happens every time? Like, they never really, I don't know. I don't remember another thing that ever happens. Like, does anybody remember when there was another thing that happened besides, like, just a brawl everywhere where everybody was brawling? Does anybody remember? Because I don't. I mean, I've got the memory of a cunt, but I mean, you know, I don't know. Celtics should have lost to Philly. No, I don't think so. I don't believe that, Devontae. I really don't believe that. I think the Celtics could beat Miami. But they might not. You know? The Celtics could beat Miami, man. The Celtics did screw up tonight, though. I will say that. I'm going to say that you know what? I bet the Celtics win the next two. How about that? Celtics win the next two. That's my prediction. And then Philly wins, and that's game 4. And then Celtics win the next two after that. How about that? 2 wins in a row. Philly wins. 2 wins in a row. That's going to happen. How about that? But if not, okay. I get it. Miami's better than they were last year, so that could happen. Miami could beat the Celtics for sure because, dude, I mean, like in all honesty, with basketball, Miami is better. I believe Miami got better than like after last year. You know? So. What the fuck am I looking at, bro? The Denver Nuggets, the Lakers. As long as the Lakers don't win, I'll be happy. What are you sending me, Omar? What is this? What the hell is this? Doesn't remember this? I mean, who doesn't remember that epic night? Omar, thank you for tweeting that to me. That's beautiful. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
More fucking money than Jim Crockett did, and I'm serious. I'm not gonna sit back and take this fucking shit.
Is this South Park? What am I looking at? Is this on South Park? What is this? Or did somebody make this? What the hell is this, Julius Wright? Where did you get this?
More fucking money than Jim Crockett did, and I'm serious. I'm not gonna sit back and take this fucking shit.
What is this?
Super kick party.
Who made this?
Go. Hey, guy, come here, buddy.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God.
Oh my God. They killed Kenny.
Oh my Dude, who made that? Dude, what the fuck, God? Oh my God, who made that? Oh my God, dude. Holy shit, dude. I'm going to pass out, bro. Wrestle Park on YouTube. Oh my God. Please follow and subscribe to them after that, because that is just Wrestle Park. Is that really the person? We got to go find this. Wrestle Park. Are they on like Instagram or something? Okay. Oh my God, bro. That is fucking hilarious. When did that get made? I've never seen that. How is that not viral, like in the wrestling community? Oh my God, dude, I would never stop. Like, the stuff I would do if I had this cartooning talent. Oh my God, bro, I can't deal with this. This is fucking amazingly funny. Dude. Oh my God, bro.
Any more questions? Any questions?
Oh my God.
What the fuck? What the fuck was up with that?
Oh my God.
Any more questions? Any questions? What the fuck? What the fuck was up with that press conference? You know exactly what it was, Matt. You little shits told Dave Meltzer that I got Colt Cabana fired. Come here, buddy. Bullshit, Phil. We told Dave that you got Colt sent to Ring of Honor, not that you got him fired. Same fucking shit. I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh, that hurt. Kayfabe brother, what the fuck?
Dude, when the dog was barking, when they first got in there, the dog... I'm gonna pass out, dude. Dude, this is long. There's like another 10 minutes of this.
Better. And here's the best part, you fucking Mark piece of shit. You're gonna bring back CM Punk.
How's it going, everybody? Brian Alvarez and Dave Meltzer.
Oh my God, bro. I watched the rest of that later without... This is too funny. I had no idea this fucking channel existed. Oh my God, bro. Wrestle Park. What a great idea. Every once in a while, somebody in the wrestling community comes out with a great idea. Holy fucking shit, dude. Oh my God, bro. I am gonna dude, I'm going to bed to that channel tonight, probably. You're welcome, Wrestle Talk. We just plugged you big time here. Wrestle Park. What did I say? Wrestle Talk? Fuck Wrestle Talk. I hope they fucking get on a boat and go down in the ocean. God damn, that's funny, man. Wow, that was good. Give them a love, dude. That was... Tell them Joe Cronin sent you, because that was great. That was great. Bang, bang, tick-tock. It's Glock-a-clock. I mean, we haven't found something that good since Glock-a-clock, guys. That was great. Oh, boy, that was good. But anyway... I got to, James, what's up, man? How you guys doing in the chat? Thanks for being here, clicking the like button tonight. I'm going to give AEW for a go-home show, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10, man. That's what I'm going to give it. And let's find out what the brother himself has to say about it. We got ourselves a little bit of Rastafa on the line. I hope you enjoyed that video and you saw it, Rastafa.
I literally just got in, so I just missed it. Sorry, brother.
Oh, my God, dude. Have you ever watched the channel Wrestle Park? Have you ever seen that?
You gotta send it to me, and I'll watch it.
Oh, dude, you're going to die. They do these South Park style, reenactments of wrestling stuff or something.
Oh, wait a minute. I sent you something kind of like that last night. It was with Paul Heyman.
Oh, dude, it might be them because I just played it on the show, and it's like them mocking the thing that happened with Omega and everybody in the back. I won't play the whole thing again because everybody just saw it, but let me play 2 seconds of it for you because this is you got to watch this later. Watch this.
Any more questions?
Awesome.
Any questions? What the fuck? What the fuck was up with that press conference? You know exactly what it was, Matt. You little shits told Dave Meltzer that I got Colt Cabana fired. Come here, buddy. Bullshit, Phil. We told Dave that you got Colt sent to Ring of Honor, not that you got him fired. Same fucking shit. I'm gonna kick your ass. Ow, that hurt.
Dude, it just keeps going, dude. It's fucking funny.
I sent you something similar. It's Paul Heyman going after a fan, and it's got Cartman in the background going, "Let me at him, let me at him." And then all of a sudden, there's like I think it's like Trailer Park Boys or something like that, and they're like crying.
Oh, okay.
And when Paul goes to Roman, and Roman kind of like comforts him.
Ugh. Well, I've been already over everything, but give me a little rundown of what you thought of AEW tonight.
Well, Jericho got creamed.
Creamed on?
Creamed on or creamed off? I don't know.
Yeah, he did look creamed on.
He got creamed. So, yeah, I mean, again, yeah, a lot of guitar shots, a lot of this, a lot of that. I mean, again, probably the whole FTR thing. It's pretty cool and stuff like that. Honestly, the build-up for this pay-per-view has really been piss poor.
Oh, yeah. I buried that FTR thing because the commentary was so terrible. But
I mean, I like the idea of the match. I just don't like the build-up.
No, I don't. It's weird. It was one of the things I liked the most because I don't know why, but I'm enjoying how Jeff Jarrett has just been a shithead. I don't know why.
Well, no, that's old school heat. Yeah, that's Memphis wrestling.
That's what I like. I like what they're doing for whatever reason, even though commentary no-sold it. But I liked it, and I liked the fight and the brawl in the back and the outside. That was about all I liked tonight, really.
Yeah, and again, the whole thing with the main event picture. Put it this way: if you were to say, okay, we got Double or Nothing coming up, which is the pay-per-view, we have the main event being the Fatal 4-Way. In comparison to certain main events, even outside the WWE Championship picture, I mean, what main event is more believable? Something that WWE would do at this point, or what we're going to be receiving at Double or Nothing in just a few weeks? Because a lot of their main events outside the WWE picture. I mean, again, for the Night of Champions, we're getting a tag team championship main event. That's already bigger than this Fatal 4-Way.
This is not good for. This is not really good for AEW.
It's not the talent that I have a problem with. It's literally them story and being convincing enough that this is way bigger and even more different. I should say, even more different and more compelling than what I would be watching in WWE. Which says a lot as of right now.
You know what they should have done with MJF instead of this pillars thing or whatever? Is they should have grabbed one of the veteran old timers or a veteran old timer or somebody veteran like that who said, you're not as good as you think you are, kid. Like, I'm going to become the world champion of this company and that sort of thing. And then put MJF up against like a legend type of person where he could beat them up afterwards all bloodied and he wins the match and, that sort of thing. And whoever that is, I don't know. I don't have that answer.
That would Sting. They made you that with Sting for All In. We don't know.
Sting is what would. Yeah, maybe with Sting, although that'd be hard. But yeah, they might be able to do that with Sting.
And again, I'm not trying to throw rumor and innuendo out there, but I mean, like, if you were, after the Bryan Danielson Iron Man match that he had, I mean, again, that's really setting the bar pretty high, especially when that was his first title defense. As far as like being on a pay-per-view, right?
You've got everybody in a group. Everybody's wasted in a group somewhere.
Yeah, and again, it's like the BCC and the Elite. I mean, again, that's a fire program, but the thing is, though, it's like you have all these weeks where, again, I get it. You got to fill in time, and there's just gonna be some filler weeks that just don't matter. I get it. But wow, it like as the time's gone on with AEW, it's like the longer it takes to get to the next pay-per-view, the more it's just like, well, how many weeks of lackluster are we going to have in between the weeks that actually are going to be the ones where you drop, the main parts of the storyline being told when you got filler weeks? I mean, it's just too much. I mean, now we have the Saturday show where it's going to be 2 hours, where again, you're also competing on some Saturdays with WWE pay-per-views and also other wrestling pay-per-views, and let alone, some other, independent shows that maybe people want to go to, and then you have to watch everything back in a rerun.
Yeah, it's like there's so much going on with, look at the new logo, look at the new show, look at the new belt, look at the new hire, look at the new announcement. And they're really losing their week-to-week product and their storylines. And how many times have we ended a pay-per-view go home with a brawl, and how many times has it been the Elite? It's like 80% of the time the Elite's in a brawl before a go home show.
Well, yeah, I mean, again, that's what you normally would see back in the day, and let's say even in Attitude Era times where there was like some big brawl, but it wasn't always the same guys. You know what I mean? It was sometimes just one-on-one, or with people, or just a triple threat of guys, or whatever. You know what I mean? There was always different ways of doing it. But yeah, and then again, it's like normally you would save that for like the last go home show. You know what I mean? Like you would save that for the last go home show.
Isn't this the last go home?
No. We guys still got about a week or two left, I think, before the pay-per-view.
Oh my God, are you serious? I thought the pay-per-view was next week.
I think it is next week. So I guess next Wednesday would be the go home. It might be the go home next week.
I'm sorry. I thought it was this week is what I'm saying. I didn't know there was one more week of Dynamite.
I believe the pay-per-view is not this Saturday, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh my God, dude. I'm so retarded. All night I thought this was the go home show.
No.
Wow. I'm a fucking idiot.
So.
I'm a fucking idiot.
No, don't worry. And plus also even more so with the new Saturday show, Collision. I mean, again, there hasn't been any reference to CM Punk. As a matter of fact, the only thing that's been leaked out lately that people have been harping about is the fact that CM Punk is still in a video game.
Like people are mad that he's in the game, or?
No. That's just the only thing that people are talking about as it relates to Punk, that he's still technically in the video game. He's just not on the cover anymore because he got removed since last year.
That's so stupid. How do you not put CM Punk on the cover of the video game?
Well, because, they didn't want any public relation issues. Plus, also, remember, Punk gets a large check out of that. So I can only imagine that probably, I don't know, with the EVPs as well as with Tony, I guess they had to kind of
get rid of the guy then.
Ease their way out. Remember, we didn't know what Punk's status was going to be. I mean, we knew that he was going to be sitting at home collecting a paycheck, but we didn't know whether or not Tony still wanted to use him. I'm assuming he did, but again, you had to work that way out with all the top guys in the dressing room, including the EVPs, i.e. Jericho and, I don't know, maybe Moxley. I don't know. They had that meeting a couple weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, and allegedly Jericho was the mediary, or Moxley was the mediary, whatever it was, and we're still waiting on whether or not. Well, I'm pretty sure Punk.
I cannot imagine John Moxley in a meeting being the mediator in a meeting. John Moxley. That just sounds just like something he would never do.
Just a report that practically allegedly is true, allegedly not true. I don't know. I wasn't.
Maybe he was there as like a security guard. I could see that, and I could see Jericho. I could see Jericho as a mediator. And I could see Moxley as like the security guard. But I cannot imagine him talking much in that, whatever that was.
And again, it's like, the whole idea where they're splitting up the rosters and they're mainly going to have Punk on the Saturday show. Well, here's the thing. Here's something that we haven't talked about. You do that, right? You separate the shows. What about the titles?
Well,
what if they want Punk in the title picture, but yet he's on another show and he can't vie for it because somebody else has it and he doesn't want to associate, or Tony doesn't want him to associate with other superstars?
I think they'll let the titles go wherever they want.
I hope so, because apparently it would be better logic to do that than what's going on in WWE right now.
Yeah, and if they're separating anybody because of anything, my theory earlier when I was streaming today in the middle of the day and I was live in my kitchen, I said that I felt that behind the scenes you draw up where you want most people to be. Like, you have an idea that we're going to put Miro mostly on the Saturday show. We're going to have this guy. And so in the back you have this like idea of where wrestlers are going to be. But obviously that's not really what's happening. Like they can go anywhere, but right now Miro's on Collision, but to the fans he can go wherever he wants. So like you never tell the fans that they have to be stuck on a show. But as a creative person in the back, you're told, "Hey, don't book Miro for Dynamite. We're booking him for Collision." You know, so he's going to wrestle other people.
Speaking of which, and again, I don't know if this is true or not. It probably isn't, but apparently Tony Khan's not the only one that's really being helped as far as when it comes to creative in terms of like writing and this and that. So there was something that was posted recently with like QT Marshall, Sanjay Dutt, Tony, and two other people I'm not thinking of off the top of my head that have been helping Tony as far as with creative lately, more so. I mean, I mixed feelings about it if that's true or not.
It's not going well.
Yeah, apparently not. So, and again, Tony's also expanding himself. I mean, it's already the 4th year, and he's already doing so much in so little time. Granted, the All-In show I'm all for, but it's like now we got the end of the internet shows on YouTube on Monday and Tuesday. And for now, we still have Rampage on Friday. So that means you got Wednesday Dynamite, Friday Rampage, Saturday Collision once it comes into syndication. And you also have, I think, like some other, I think there's going to put All Access on HBO Max or something of that nature. So like you got a lot of content with that. And then that's not even counting what's going on with WWE's content, not just on TV, but also online with like, the Bump and various other different things with like Corey Graves and his podcast. So there's a lot of content.
I agree, man. Listen, I'm gonna wrap up Discord because it's weird. But give me your final thoughts on Dynamite tonight. Give me your what's your score tonight for Dynamite? I'm gonna wrap up the wrestling.
Wow. I'll give it. Oh, I'll give it a 6.
I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm gonna say 6 as well. 6.5.
I'm being generous too. You know what I mean? I'm being generous.
Yeah, I mean, but everyone's giving it a thumbs up tonight for the most part. So I mean, it sounds like we've been burying it all night, but it's just that it wasn't, it wasn't that great.
It's lacking.
I give it a 6 maybe. I'll drop it, 6. It's not. I think I am giving it a little extra love, but I don't know.
No, I think it was a shit show, man. In my opinion,
Yeah,
I'm giving like a 5 out of 10. Dude, I'm sorry. This commentary is fucking shit. Yeah, fucking Taz is a piece of shit.
Say how you really feel, Omar. Come on, don't sugarcoat it.
I do not give a damn about this. This guy sucked since fucking 2001 when Paul Heyman said he's not even a good color commentator. He's a piece of crap. He goes,
he was working.
Page. Oh, go fuck yourself. Fuck off.
And
honestly,
and that would have been all right if Excalibur hadn't laughed at it. It would have been okay.
And Excalibur, man, Excalibur, dude, I don't even get the hype behind this guy. This guy has just to name every single move as if it's something like
he's Mike Today. He's Mike Today at WCW. That's what he does. I mean, the same thing with Taz when he was in TNA. He did the same crap, and I called him out on it. The next thing you know, I got blocked.
Where's Mauro Ronaldo? Where's fucking? Get anyone else. Fucking get anyone else. Just
is it more so to the energy, or what are they saying? Is my question, Omar.
No, I broke it down earlier in the FTR match. After they waffle them in the head with chairs,
basically they get smashed on the head with guitars, and fucking Taz is like, "Oh, is this gonna be in Jimmy Page?" And then fucking Excalibur just left.
And then they just promote the pay-per-view, and it's like, dude, are they okay? You don't even, Jim Ross would have been like, "Good God. They've had their skulls smashed in half,
or something like that.
Whatever, yeah. And it's just like they didn't even care. It was like, okay, they got run over by a car, but anyway, their match next week was, it's like, what? You don't even know.
And I'm gonna call it out, man. MJF, what the fuck is up with him? This guy became such a generic, boring Miz again. every single week, what he just does, gets on the mic, trashes every city. You know, Renee, you didn't put the mic on me. Fuck
he
off.
has become the Miz.
He's just becoming another sub-Miz. He's becoming a shitty version of EC3. The thing is, how can you have such good talent and Jeff Jarrett is the biggest name?
I'm actually curious now. I wonder
you
who's
wanna
getting a bigger
fucking
paycheck.
Do you make me want to fucking kill myself?
I'm actually
Fucking
curious.
Jeff Jarrett, 56, piece of shit.
I was curious, Omar, who's making a bigger paycheck, Miz or MJF?
2020 fucking 3 Jeff Jarrett is still fucking relevant because Ric Flair gave him a fucking tag match and now you bring him back? Are you shit? Yeah, he looks great. Who gives a fuck? Why is he the biggest name of the show tonight? Why is he a highlight? And this stupid retarded Jericho match.
Who do you? No, Omar. I was just gonna ask, who do you think is gonna get a bigger paycheck, MJF or Miz? Knowing the fact that MJF has the main strap in one company and Miz is just
there. You go, Miz. I mean, I would just say it. I mean, I could have given a damn about the Miz in the last 10 years, but yeah, MJF is just fucking falling into the same mold again. I mean, it's just the same shit. And then fucking Jay White in the main event, Jay White just fucking has nothing.
Really, yeah. I'm again. I understand you were a main eventer elsewhere, but it's like the same thing. Like, you know, when you go to WWE, you could be a main event somewhere else, but you still got to prove it to yourself day in and day out. Again, AJ Styles is the exception because he's freaking great, you know, as far as in ring work. But lately, obviously, that's not the case in terms of, you know, him wanting to be at the top of the mountain. But nonetheless, Joe, you could take it away from here and wrap it up, I guess, with us. So,
yeah,
and
I think Joe went to take a piss, probably.
Joe went to go take a crap. So
yeah,
Omar, no, I get you, man. It's really weird though, man, because it's like, and I've noticed this over the past like number of weeks with AEW. It's just like ever since Brawl Out, right? The company's been in like this weird like trough. And again, we understood that MJF had to be the champion because based upon what it was aiming to. And I've said this before, originally the main event for Full Gear was supposed to be Punk and MJF for the title. And then everything else happened. And it was just like, everything has just been sort of kind of, you know, and then of course there was a number of weeks before the last pay-per-view Revolution where Moxley was bleeding every week and it just made no sense. And then next thing
I'll tell you how I feel about AEW. For me has been fucking semi-dead since this whole, since the whole All Out, since the CM Punk drama. I see everyone in this company, I'm sorry, as a scumbag, fucking play the fucking most minor violin, smallest violin in the world. They're drama queens to the fucking core. Everyone gets hurt.
Well, Moxley actually said that on a podcast with his wife.
Yeah, Moxley just said it. All of them are fucking egomaniacs. The Young Bucks are cunts. Kenny Omega is a piece of shit. CM Punk is holy crap. How can you do business? Are you fucking 5? Are you 5? Oh, he said this about me. Oh, Alvarez mentioned it, and today as well. Where are we getting CM Punk drama? Oh, and then he comes on Instagram. Oh, go eat the grass. How about you go fuck yourself?
You said it, I didn't, but yeah, I got you, man.
Just dude, what are we doing here? Are we fucking 5? This guy's a 40-year-old man. A 40-year-old man should be wise. Yeah,
and here's another thing too. It all stems from not just what's going on in front of the camera, but behind the scenes. It's a lack of communication. And
but guess what? He's a straight edge, insecure piece of shit, punk trash from piece of shit Chicago who can go fuck himself. I'm fucking sick of this guy.
Damn, how many bombs have you dropped so far? I think we were up to about 12. No, I'm playing.
He's fake, man. He got nothing. He doesn't have a single real bone in him. And everybody keeps sucking him off.
Apparently that might make up for something. But yeah, nonetheless, AEW tonight, again, sort of kind of, again, to me, AEW has been very lukewarm. And I mean that sincerely because it's like they're trying their best to get the message across. But there's just so much to impact. Like, dude, you sold out an arena, which, by the way, haven't announced a match yet. So I applaud them for that. But then it's like, okay, you could do that overseas, but now the test is, can you do a 25,000 seater, 30,000 seater arena or stadium in the United States or even in Canada? So again, there's that expectation. There's so much for AEW to do as far as that goes. But when it comes to the content, we want content that not only is steady, but not only makes sense, but again, the development of stars, and also, mind you, and we'll point this out too, the referees. The referees, as far as
I agree with you.
rules and everything go, are so convoluted.
100%. And I one thing that pissed me off about wrestling today, back in the day, it used to be the quality of the product is what determined if that wrestling show was going to make money or not. But
And
today,
ratings.
it's guaranteed you're going to make money even if you produced a fucking piece of shit. So no one gives a damn anymore about the quality. No one gives a shit anymore about the creative. Whether it's AEW, there's WWE, there's whoever the fuck. It just, dude, I see everything, and I just see fucking parallels. I see similar patterns. Nothing excites me. Nothing gets me on the chair. Makes me go, holy fucking shit, they did this. The last time I was excited about wrestling was probably 2014 when they made Daniel Bryan win the WWE Championship. That was the last time that fucking I actually felt something. It's been predictable. It's been in a mold. It's been stinky. Man, I don't know.
Well, let's say I'm enjoying.
Wow.
Is, they have.
Mustafa, you went full robot. You went full robot, brother. Oh, maybe it was my Discord. You went full you went full robot.
You raised a piece of shit.
AEW needed a fourth show like the Trade Center needed a third plane.
Oh my God. Black Cock Combat Pool Club? What the hell? Jim S. says the show's been meh for a while now. Black Cock Combat Pool Club. Thank you for the donation, my friend. And hey, man, thank you to Allison for being the top dono of the night. Soundwave 92 for coming in there as well. Chief Wahoo, Joe Bishop, Mr. Pico Boulevard, Alex Oli, and the Ghost from the Coast earlier today, man, dropping a big hard one. Thank you so much for that. And everybody else who's been here, man. We'll see you tomorrow or Friday probably for some stuff. And yeah, my Discord shit itself. Discord dead. Discord's dead. I could reopen Discord and come back in, but fuck it. But I went fully robot. Yeah, you went fully robotic, Mustafa. Mustafa went so fucking robotic there. I don't know what happened. I meant to end the show anyway because I got to go do some stuff before I get to sleep, which I got to get to sleep like now, but like I got to do stuff too. So that's it, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow and throughout the week. Of course, Saturday nights monetize this. Saturday night, monetize this right here. Friday night, maybe for a little bit, and potentially something tomorrow for you in a video, Patreon audio, stuff like that. Look for it. And thanks to everybody who became a member as well. And we'll catch you tomorrow, probably at some point. Look at Cumstain head there, Jericho. Look at your head, Jericho. Thank you guys, everybody, man, who even clicked the like button. Thank you for doing that. And tried to spread the word and get the algorithm up on my show tonight. Thank you so much. Raw sucks. LaRon Morris, you're pretty much right. You're pretty much right about that, LaRon. LeRon! Good night. Love you all.
When you play your little fuck games.
I'll be on Twitter for a little bit.
When you play your little fuck games.
It kinda